Well, one Filipina coach aims to blaze a trail for women in the professional basketball scene. The TNT Tropang Giga just welcomed Coach Maureen Belen to the team, putting her a step closer to making and PBA history. Let's now hear from Coach Maureen. She joins us now live tonight on The Final Word. Coach, thank you so much and congratulations. How did you get your role with the TNT Tropang Giga in the PBA?
Hi, Sir Rico. Thanks for having me.
Mhm.
It's just one phone call I got from Coach Shot. Coach Shot has been mentoring me since
Mhm.
last year. And I think I got his trust. That's why I got the position. But yeah, I'm really excited and thrilled about this very historic event.
And I applaud you, Coach Maureen, for this historic and landmark move to the PBA. You coached in Dubai, and since you've been back here in the Philippines, you've been coaching several girls' schools. What do you bring to the TNT Tropang Giga in the PBA? What will you be able to help Coach Shot with?
Women are very noticeable with their being emotional. So maybe I can help in the areas of like emotional and mental strength of the players during pre-game, even during the game, and even post-game. So that's something I could really bring to the table.
And Coach Maureen, we're really proud of you because you're following in the footsteps of one very famous WNBA player, Becky Hammon, who is now the assistant coach of Greg Popovich in the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. Very honored and humbled to be compared, but I have a lot of, how can you say that? I still have a lot of things to prove, and marami pang kakaining bigas. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be on the court.
Right, a lot of lessons to learn, especially from one of the most famous and how would I say, most popular and champion-oriented coaches in Chot Reyes, who's coming back as the coach of the Tropang Giga. How big, Coach Maureen, is this opportunity, not just for you, but for all women who want to have a position in professional basketball?
The opportunity given to me is really once in a lifetime. But looking at the bigger picture, I'm always excited to open the door to more deserving women to be part of the biggest league in the country. That's really the goal and the motivation that keeps me going.
You've really opened a big door for women to join men's professional basketball, Coach Maureen. You're now a trailblazer. But looking back, what challenges do women still face in a male-dominated sports like basketball? Because even in the UAAP, in the NCAA, in women's volleyball, there are still very few women coaches. There are still more male coaches in sports.
Yeah, that's very true. The inequality is it's just there. It's in our face. But I just want to say to all the women out there, to all the girls that's still dreaming, to keep pushing, keep doing what you love to do. Even if no one's watching, just keep on working hard, and that call might be given to you one day. That role that you are praying about can be there in the near future.
So tell us, Coach, who are your inspirations or role models in this sport? Who are your top three and why?
That's hard. Only three?
Or maybe five? Or even, I'm sure there's quite a number, Coach.
Yeah, for sure. The players I looked up to, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, they might be all men, but they've proven a lot during the age that I'm growing up. So that's why idolize them. In coaches, look up to Greg Popovich and Pat Summit. So those are the people I look up to, and hopefully could be good as them, maybe.
You know what? You mentioned a very iconic and very popular women's coach in the NCAA in women's basketball, Pat Summit of the Tennessee Volunteers. In women's basketball here in the Philippines, Coach Maureen, what would it take for Filipina basketball players? I mean, we are ASEAN champions. We are SEA Games champions. What will it take to move to that next level and compete with the big guns in Asian women's basketball like Japan and South Korea and China?
Two things: chance and trust. Those two things given to us, we can really prove everything. Every doubters, every believers, we can be there as well. It's just the chance that we need to have, and the trust of the people that has power to put us there in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm. Can we use Filipino talent to be able to get to that next level, or do we need Filipino Americans? Do we need to import from overseas to be able to beef up our Philippine women's national team to be able to compete against the best in Asia?
Yes, definitely. Filipino Americans, even Phil-Europeans are still Filipino. So those components can really help a lot in building the program and the type of basketball we play here. If we compete internationally, you can see the development of Jack Animam. Come on. That girl really proves that she's like the best women basketball player in the country. But she got that experience in playing international, and that's why she's very good at what she does. So definitely the international scene, we need that. And I hope we can invite more Phil-Ams to come here to play for the Philippine team and all of that. And coaches also, we can also learn from a lot of international coaches. We should be open in all of that.
Coach Maureen Belen, congratulations, and for being a trailblazer. She is now with the TNT Tropang Giga in the Philippine Basketball Association. Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word.